Hi everyone, this is a reading with me, Moonlight Guidance. I hope you are doing well. If you're not, I really hope I can help you. This is for all star signs. If you're here, hello and welcome. I feel like there's it's a sign that there are messages for you, and it's a safe space where you are always very, very welcome. And let's see. 5 of Wands. There has been quite a bit of conflict in your life recently, and it has been quite emotionally turbulent. Okay, so I feel here that there's just been misunderstandings, miscommunications, things being just very all over the place, where it's very sporadic. So sometimes you get a lot of something happening, and then all of a sudden there's like not a lot of something happening. I know that sounds a bit vague, but I feel here that sort of like when you get something happen, it's all at once. So whether that's people communicating with you or people misunderstanding you, and then when nothing's happening, it's literally like crickets, you know. And I just feel here that you feel like it's almost as though it's too much, and then it's like nothing. There's no real balance here that I'm picking up on, which is very, very frustrating for you. And it's very emotionally turbulent. I feel like people are not really understanding you, respecting you. There's a lot of misunderstandings, miscommunications, but no one's really taking the time or the ability to have empathy to understand how you might be feeling about everything. It's almost like people are just sort of caring about themselves and not caring how it makes you feel. So this could be romantically, it can also be in your work environment, it could be with family, co-workers, friends, but basically the thing here is that it's going to apply to multiple areas of your life. So, it's a general reading. So for some of you, it could be to do with love and friends, right, that are doing this. For others of you, it could be family and like love. For others of you, it could be, your career life, so co-workers and things to do with your career and friends. So it's going to be sort of like multiple aspects of people doing this towards you and just really, I feel, winding you up. And emotionally, it's just so draining and so confusing that so much of this is happening, especially with the 6 of Swords. You just feel like, can you just get a grip? Oh gosh, it's one of those things where you just feel like people are not understanding your perspective, and no matter how much you try to explain yourself, they still think that they are right, and they are not understanding your point of view. So the 5 of Cups is like, you just feel like you're always at a loss. You always feel like you're at this dead end. You always feel like, what in the world, like what is happening here, and right now, I honestly will say with the King of Swords is the time to make it about yourself. So all of these people right now are making everything about themselves, right? So if someone's made a mistake, they will not really own up to it. But the thing here is that then you will feel like they're right. Oh, well, this person's right. Oh, well, that person's right. What can actually end up happening is you can actually become a people pleaser because of that, right? Because you will then believe that everyone is always right. And the thing here is that no, there are people that will make mistakes, okay? It's not always that they are correct. And right now is the time to shift that energy and focus towards yourself, because the King of Swords shows that the focus must be shifted towards yourself. Waiting around for this person is not going to help you. It is sort of like not going to make you feel good in that sense of, waiting for people to become better, waiting for people to improve, waiting for people to be nicer. That energy is not going to make them be nicer necessarily, okay? Like the thing here that I'm really seeing is that you have to shift that focus towards yourself first and foremost, because it's not really about them anymore. It's about loving yourself, living for yourself, and understanding that these people have gone through their own problems, issues, and traumas, and to not make that your problem to that degree, right? So the King of Swords with the King of Cups here shows that your emotional balance must now be regained, okay? Because you can get really upset thinking about what this person has done, okay? What Tom, Dick, and Harry have done, okay? But you have to bring that emotional balance to yourself, because you cannot always make it all about them. That will only emotionally damage you further. So this is very, very important. Bring your emotions back to yourself. It is not all about them, because the more you make it all about them, it will always be about them, and it's not gonna make you feel good. So you don't really want that, right? You don't want that. You want to bring it all back to you. Bring it all back to you. Da, 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 da. I don't know if that's actually the song, but hey ho. So yes, work towards you. And actually, when you start feeling stronger, people will stop treating you this way. So they will know actually that you've got these strong, healthy boundaries. You're not taking no for an answer. You're not bending over to everybody's like will. And they will actually then start respecting you. Okay, the more you respect yourself, the more you carry yourself with confidence, people will then realize that they can't touch you energetically, they can't hurt you, they can't be rude to you, they can't be mean to you. They will realize that their tactics don't work anymore. They can't emotionally sort of sway you or swing you from one side to the other. They'll realize that that's just not something you're even interested in. You're not falling for it, and you're also not reacting to it. The less you react to all of this, the better, because they will then not be able to have any control over this whatsoever. So that's what I see with the Nine of Swords, because it hurts you a lot, right? But that's because you take on board that energy. You absorb all of that energy. Observe, do not absorb. Okay, and I say that in a way where I don't want to emotionally invalidate you, because what you feel is right, but I feel like you remember that life is one of those things where it's about all in moderation. It's good to think about things emotionally, but the minute you start absorbing it to the point where it ruins like your peace of mind and you start to question everything, that's where we have to put a bit of a line, right? Because that is then crossing into excess. So it's good to observe and to understand, like, okay, this is what happened, but the minute you start absorbing too much excess of it, it will start to hurt you. It will start to make you feel like you're doing everything wrong, and then it does like the complete opposite, where it then makes you feel like you're wrong. And so it's really about making sure you keep that balance overall, which is really, really important. Whatever these people have done towards you, it's about maintaining grounded energy within yourself and feeling okay within yourself, feeling uplifted, understanding that you have your own stuff that you have to work on, and that their perspective of you is not the only perspective that exists. Okay, it's not fact. So that's what we see here. So we've also got the Queen of Cups. So yes, maintaining that emotional balance within yourself is going to help you out big time. Okay, like big time. It's going to really, really help you. The stars will align. In fact, we have that with the star card. Okay, the stars will align, things will feel better. And the Three of Swords here, you want to feel better, not bitter. So that means healing. Okay, your path right now is healing. That's also the star card here as well. So even with the moon, right now your path is healing. Like, if you are seeing this, it really does mean that your path is 100% you putting yourself first, loving yourself, looking out for yourself, putting yourself first. It's not about what that other person is doing and thinking about you, how they keep tearing you down, how they keep being hot and cold. Like, it's not about you then feeling like you're living your entire life wrong. It's about understanding that that's just their perspective of things. They're projecting their own issues onto you, and you don't need to absorb all of that energy that then makes you feel like you're living your life entirely wrong. The Ace of Cups. Very, very powerful, this number one, because if you're seeing a lot of like ones on the clock, for example, again, it's gearing you back towards yourself. It's literally telling you, like, look at yourself, in the mirror, love yourself, put yourself first, embrace yourself, appreciate yourself, respect yourself, commit to yourself, find you. And this is the most important thing. When you are constantly being sort of dragged by people, okay, to the point where it emotionally hurts you and you feel like you're the one doing everything wrong, you have to find that grounded energy and find your way back to yourself, okay? Because at the end of the day, you carry yourself. Nobody else carries you, you carry yourself. And so the more confident, the stronger, the more love you have within yourself, people naturally radiate energy. You'll be radiating that energy and attracting better people into your life, and these people will eventually leave you alone, okay? So this is really important, to radiate that energy. If you find it really hard to find love and confidence and strength within yourself, I have lots of rituals on my website which can also help. There's so many on there. You don't have to do all of them, obviously, but there's the self-love ritual, there's healing rituals, there's rituals for codependency, rituals for shadow work healing, full body chakra cleansing to uplift you with mood, vitality, energy, better sleep, more love within yourself, which radiates love out but also attracts better opportunities yourself. That also helps as well with self-confidence, self-esteem, self-worth, self-acceptance. It also helps with stability and peace because that's connected to root chakra. Speaking up your mind and I really feel that the full body chakra cleanse is like a very, very powerful one for this, okay? I feel like it can cover all the bases technically. So that's a really powerful one to consider if you are interested. But everything's always listed down below, you know, on shopmoonlightguidance.com. You know, there's so many different rituals for different areas of your life. There's also personal tarot readings with me, and there's also intention items, which people have seen results with. So there's, you know, they're handmade, meditated with, and saged, but I would definitely, you know, recommend those if you are interested, if at any point. So we've got the Two of Wands, we've also got here the Death card, and we've also got as well the Empress. So this is really, really powerful because I just feel in so many ways that, you know, your life is going to take on board a transformation. Right now you feel stuck, you feel very stagnant, you feel like everything's very stationary, things are not working out the way that you want them to be. But what's beautiful is that the Empress shows so much love, so much happiness and confidence within yourself, that more opportunities come your way, and how you are within yourself radiates out and it attracts that beautiful energy back in, but in a really positive way, where there are better people, there is much more happiness, much more joy. People can even come to you with sort of like apologies, you know, more understanding, more respect. Again, you got kind of got those energies of the ones there, you know, even if you see 1111, 111, it's redirecting you back to yourself, which is so important. So this is your reading. Comment it down below, you know, how this resonates with you, and also don't forget to subscribe, especially if this resonates with you. Don't forget to like the reading as well, and let me know how this resonates. Check out the description box below for everything I mentioned. I also have TikTok and Instagram. I post short readings on there every day. Moonlight.guidance on Instagram, Moonlight Guidance on TikTok. I'll see you all very, very soon, and yeah, take care everyone.